images, huh? The last thing. The Big Apple threw a blowout bash this week to welcome home the Super Bowl winning Giants, appropriately enough. Ticker tape parade through Lower Manhattan's Canyon of Heroes, but New York is hesitant to do the same for our troops coming home from Iraq. That's reportedly because of some of the uneasiness of the Pentagon. There are new calls, though, to reconsider that, and Congressman Michael Grimm is one of them. He's a Marine, a Republican out of New York, and also with me now from the Hill. How are you, sir, and good morning to you.
I'm doing well. Good morning.
Make your best case why we should have that parade now.
Well, first and foremost, because I remember after returning from combat, liberating Kuwait with the United States Marine Corps and the rest of the armed services, I had the honor and privilege of marching in a parade. And I got to tell you, it was an unbelievable experience, one that I will treasure the rest of my life. And our heroes returning from harm's way deserve that and so much more. And I know that all the veterans returning to Staten Island and Brooklyn in my district, I want to be there waving a flag and cheering them on as they walk through the Canyon of Heroes.
I don't disagree with that at all. In fact, I'd join you for a parade like that. But there are those who argue, listen, you still have Marines, Army soldiers, members of the military who are in harm's way, be it in Iraq at a much reduced level, but also significantly in Afghanistan. So
Absolutely.
The time to do this right now is not now. What would you say to them?
Well, I would say that that's an absolutely valid argument, and it's one that we cannot ignore. But let's really analyze this. What we're saying is that everyone wants to do the right thing. And I think that's the message that our troops need to hear, is that, yes, we need to work out some of the logistics and the timing, but there is no question that eventually there is going to be a welcome home parade for our heroes. And these are heroes among heroes. So they're absolutely valid in saying some of those that would be eligible to march that served in Iraq can't march because they're now serving again in harm's way in Afghanistan. Very valid argument. We need to work through that. But again, the message is we want to hold a parade for all of our troops and their heroes.
Are you trying to get ahead of this right now? I mean, do you want this to happen now?
You know, for the same exact reasons. Obviously, I want to have a parade. I'd like to have two if we can. But I certainly understand that there's a lot of parents, a lot of spouses at home, a lot of children that don't have their moms and dads that served in Iraq that are now in Afghanistan, and they may feel like they should be there. So it's very compelling. This is not an easy thing. But again, the argument and debate is about doing the right thing overall for all our troops, and that's what I'm supporting.
Okay, Paul Rykov works with the IAVA, that's the Iraq-Afghanistan Veterans Association. He tweeted the following: I'm as big a fan as they come, but why did the Giants get a parade in the Canyon of Heroes and not our nation's military? If that does happen, what does that say about us as a society and our priorities? His group is pushing this in a significant way, and eventually he and you may get your wish. I would expect that to happen at some point. But why are others saying that the Pentagon is resistant on this and the White House is resistant on this?
Well, again, I think it's out of respect. It's not for the wrong reasons. It's for the right reasons. I think it's a respect issue to say if we're going to hold a parade for those that served in Iraq, and rightfully so, nobody debates that. They absolutely deserve a parade. But many of them are still in Afghanistan and won't be able to be here to march in that parade. Right. That's the issue. The issue is if we can't do it for all, should we not wait until we can do it for all? Yeah, well, I think that's a valid argument.
The effort is gaining momentum, and we'll see how far it goes. Michael Grimm, thank you.
And there's no question, I want to see two parades. I want them both to have parades.
Let's do it. Michael Grimm, thank you for your time on the Hill. 12 minutes before the hour. Martha?
All right, let's head down to the newsroom now, shall we, and find out from Jenna Lee.